on, family? Fuck going on, man. Y'all already know what's going on, man. We back. We back like we never left.
Back like we
BPF.
never left.
BPF.
That's how we
You already know
do
what's
it.
going on.
It's
Ain't
been a
never
little
me
while.
in the gang.
Yes, sir.
Third World Trey. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. We got some big hitters in here right now, man. I want them to introduce themselves, bro. These guys is legends, bro, in this industry. We're going to talk about how and what we've been up to. Then we're going to get into my man's right here. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
The reason why we here today.
The reason why we here
You know,
and what he got going on and what we
For
got
sure.
going on. I'm going to let him introduce that, but I get the flow to these gentlemen right here. I let them take it away, man.
Pass it on you, Ron.
What's going on, family?
Yes,
Y'all already
sir.
know. Rondell here. Your boy Rock. I just changed my handle. I was MacBoy_. Now it's curated by Rock. Check me out.
Nice. Love it.
Show.
Yeah.
Family Tings. Black Production Family.
Carrie.
Gang, gang.
Yep, Kerry, Bonzi Williams, what do you say, what we do?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Shit,
Yeah,
what
you
you
know
what you
what
got
we
going
do.
on, bro? What the fuck?
Yo, everything. Been really working on this project for a long time, talking about it, and it's nice to see it making some movement. And appreciate the family for having me. You know, anytime, yo. These are real guys that I call on.
You part of
Yo,
the
I was like,
family.
yo, I've been calling on these guys like decades. Yo, what you mean?
Decade.
Yeah,
Right.
nah.
Decade. For me.
Yeah, decade.
solid-
Yeah,
a solid decade.
solid decade.
Solid decade.
Solid decade. So yeah, 'cause we still young in the game still, so
Exactly.
it's
And that's the
sky's
best
still
part
the
about
limit.
it.
Yo,
Look at
they're
what you're
afraid.
doing,
They're
still
afraid.
young in the game, my brother.
They're afraid of what we could think about. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's
what
the
we
thing.
think about.
For sure. Mr. Williams.
Man, I'm back in full action. Here with my brethrens. Back on this, I'm in the chair, they on the couch, so
What's your handle?
you
though?
know what that
What's your
means.
handle?
I take
Williams
it.
Carroll
I take
at IG, I guess. So basically, I be the old head on here. So
Yeah. Voice
you know
of
what I
reason.
mean? Yeah,
The voice
somewhat.
of reason.
Somewhat.
He still got the Netscape account.
Yeah, Netscape and probably what dial-up,
AOL.
AOL.
For sure.
Yeah.
Damn,
Nah,
AOL,
just
though?
right now, what we doing? Well, what I've been doing, just been chilling lately. Been a busy summer, busy year. Just can't wait to finish it, close it out on a good note. But yeah, like I said, just to be good back here. But we come together to talk about what? What we talking about?
Boy, what you been on? What you been on?
Man, I ain't not much, just working. I just got back from what? Cincinnati, Florida.
What you had in Cincinnati?
I'm mad I was supposed to be on that
A
gig.
corporate gig. Yeah.
I'm mad I was supposed to be
Well,
on
we was
that.
out there with the Bros. Q, shout out to the Bros.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Thanks.
Did their whole production. Was amazing. Then went down Florida and did what we call the funeral directors. Yeah, big
And
conference.
what you been doing, like, as far as like at these positions? What you been doing? What you been doing? Like what's taking you to these positions? How you
Well,
getting?
I'm like what they call like a utility guy. You know what I mean? I just wherever they need me, I fit in wherever they need me. Like any pocket. Sometimes I could do audio, and video, and just make sure to keep the crew in line. Cause I do a lot of babysitting with these guys.
No,
You know what I mean?
Oh,
They
here
don't know
we
how
go
to
with
act
that
when
now.
we be on
Here
the
we go with
road.
that.
You know what I mean? But other than that, but mainly background audio engineer. So.
For sure.
Nah, Carol is like a really, really important piece of the team. You feel me? On any show that he's on,
That's a fact.
he may be loud.
I don't know.
He's gonna be extremely loud.
He's
He's
gonna
the
be loud,
personality
but
of this
Yeah,
show,
I'm
bro.
expressing
Extremely loud.
But utility makes like the best sense of like what he is, and that's another thing. Like I feel like people should know about our industry is that we're one of those industries that employ every industry. So there is a space for you as a utility, because companies and productions always need somebody who they can fit in where they are lacking.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
I need somebody there. Like, yo, yeah, I went and got all this stuff, but I missed that piece.
That little piece, right?
Yeah, and then what happens is
Piece
you have
that
a
matters.
Carol who steps in, and turns into a PTZ camera op real
Exactly,
quick.
exactly.
You feel me? Yeah, he could jump in on audio if somebody need a
It'll
break
jump-
on
yeah.
on some of them marathon corporate shows that we do, where it start at 8:00 in the morning and
Don't end till 8
and
o'clock at night.
don't end till
12
8:00 at
sometimes.
night.
Yeah, sometimes.
So,
I
you
can
know-
definitely say that about you.
Yeah, so I'm
Carol.
saying, yo, don't downplay it, but
the
that's
first person
Carol.
in and the last person out.
Yeah,
The first person there
Say it again.
and the last person out.
And the
I'm not
first
gonna lie.
person to fucking complain.
and get on your goddamn nerves.
First person.
First one.
It's not
About
that. I
nothing.
just hold
First
these
one.
guys. I hold these guys
crazy.
accountable.
Man, let me tell y'all something,
You know,
bro.
you dealing with a
Let me
lot
tell
of
y'all
guys
something.
with like ADHD. Oh shit. Oh.
See?
get my
See,
eyes.
hold that shit accountable. Hold yourself accountable.
Hold yourself
About
accountable.
to break the goddamn mic.
Oh man, we
Let me tell y'all
back.
something
We back.
how he kick it. Now, mind you, we'll be on show site, and we done set up. Everybody done been there 7 in the morning. We there, everybody working hard as fuck, right? We know he worked hard too. Everybody ready to go, so everybody done setting up what they got to set up. We all go out to the van. Now we one van, everybody get in the same van and pull off, go to the same hotel.
Who the last one get in?
Who you think?
Right. Exactly.
You know who the last one to get
Yo,
in. So how you
put
keep
it
us
all
in
the
line? You
Right.
can't
No.
even
Stand up.
you can't even get the mic in. Audio guy,
How
god
many
damn,
audio
audio
takes
guy.
does it take to
Audio
fix it?
guy.
No, how many
fucking
audio
audio guy.
takes?
This your audio
how many
guy.
audio
This
texts
your
it
audio
take?
guy.
It actually took 2 video guys.
They call themselves in here.
Jeez Louise.
They
Last
like
person, but he
playing
want to
with
keep us in check.
But
Come
keeping
on,
all
us
the
in
time.
check.
Always.
Every day.
Don't make no sense, man.
I'll take it.
Yes.
What you been up to, Rondell? What you been up to, bro?
Nah, I've been chilling, bro. I'm a dad now, bro.
Congrats.
4 months old.
Congratulations.
I'm
Congratulations.
happy.
For sure,
I'm
bro.
happy, bro. I've been working too, jumping in and out. I did a couple church conferences.
Wow.
That was, I'm in the church world, but still, even doing like the church conferences on the opposite end was kind of dope. Bring some flavor to that lighting situation. The setups was dope too. It was they had a nice attendees, a couple thousand people. It was dope. Like, it was really nice. And then I hopped in on InvestFest too.
Nice.
With the LED
Nice.
wall.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Jerry, Turn
Shout out
Up
to Jerry.
Productions, in front of house. Shout out to them for InvestFest.
Shout out
InvestFest
to
was
front of
dope.
house.
Nice.
Got to work on the LED crew with that.
Nice.
Yeah, we put up a lot of walls, bro.
Yeah.
About
I
8
bet.
walls in the A stage alone.
I mean,
Yeah.
What was y'all at?
GWCC.
WCC.
They brought, but just like any other company, you know how they do out of town. They bring in, gotta have some of the best in the city for sure. And the family was in there.
Yeah.
There was a lot of the family in there.
I bet it
There
was.
was a lot of the family in
That's
there.
why
I was
they
up the
need to
street.
come back.
It's up the street. They
That's
ain't
why
coming
they
back.
didn't
It's
come
over
back.
with.
That's why
It's
they
over
need to
with.
come back.
Doesn't need to come
But
back.
That's
It's
story.
over.
That's a whole
for-
nother topic. That's a whole nother.
Right. That's
a whole
another
nother topic
topic.
for the
You know
next
what I mean?
episode.
Not really.
Not really, but
No, I don't
you know,
think so.
this
You
is
brought it
BPF
up, so
Black
and it's
Production
hot.
Family.
It's hot, right? It's a hot topic right now. That InvestFest wants to leave Atlanta. That is a hot topic right now.
Yeah.
And you brought it up. You worked in InvestFest. Ironically, I also worked in InvestFest, but I worked the VIP section in InvestFest, which was in a different area from what they were in. And
But that was a different conversation though with the VIPs.
so that's what I'm saying. Because I had a conversation with the actual big time, the guy the guy who actually throw InvestFest. He brushed shoulders with him. I was able to have an opportunity to have a conversation with him. And he was telling me, that, InvestFest bring Atlanta a lot of money, workers and stuff like that. And I understand what he was saying because, we've been getting paid good money off of InvestFest over the last 4 years. So I was just telling him, don't leave and, just stick with us because, we got people that's on the crew, and we sticking down, we gonna ride with you, but
And they from like I don't know about from here, but they're here. You know what I'm saying? As far as earning your leisure. And
they
in
from New
Atlanta.
York though. They from New York though. That's the thing.
But
They
even
from New York.
But
so
even for myself, I'm from New York. You feel me? But this is home now. You get what I'm saying? They have solid ground here. You get what I'm saying, bro?
But it's a whole nother. So if you can, I'll pass it to Carol because I'm kind of caught in the middle because I'm passing it to you because you understand the politics side behind it.
And you have worked with
Am I
InvestFest in
lying?
the past couple years.
Do you not understand the Andre Dickens stance on this? Exactly.
I'm not gonna say I understand it totally, but I can understand where you come from. Well, yeah, you bringing money to the city, but then also Atlanta do a lot of big conference. So this is not the only big conference that's coming to Atlanta. But what are you doing for the community within Atlanta? You know, we see you over there going to Africa and everything like that. But what are you doing for the community in there? And that's all. I guess that's what Andre
Kinda
Dickens.
valid.
Yeah.
You
So
never
that's
know
it.
though. Well, I would say that you never know, but you know, black and white is black and white.
Right. I agree with that, but you know, give that something back to that community. You know, some of these housing programs that need to be helped out. You know what I mean? Give something to that. You know, come out within the community. Don't just stay within the GWCC area.
But then I hear, not to cut you off, I hear they say that the tickets is too high.
I mean, yeah.
But you got to think, Render Atlanta just happened, you know, this past weekend, and them tickets was $600.
Yeah.
And Andre backed that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, hey, look, I'm not sure. Like I said, the politics side, I'm not in it, but just on the outside looking in, I just, you know, from what I hear on the streets.
I think it's a slippery slope. I personally feel like Atlanta having a lot of motion, and if you want to leave, go on leave, bro. That's how I feel. If you want to up and take this somewhere else, the opportunity is yours. Go pack it up. Go take it to wherever you need to take it. I understand it bring money to the city, and I would be losing money off of that. But in the same breath, it's like you can't keep bashing the city for that. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're not getting the support, and that's kind of where I kind of look at it.
But yeah, I mean, I'm saying, yeah, he give them support, but like I said, what are you doing for the community? Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
What are you doing? That's basically what it all, I guess, boils down to.
You have to also factor in that that's his job.
Right.
That's his job. He, as an elected official, it's to go to bat for the city of Atlanta. He like they said they have like over 700 different conferences that come with droves of people and celebrities and it's he doesn't
What make InvestFest
different? What makes it different? Like InvestFest brings 10,000 people into one room. But so does the church convention last week.
Exactly.
You know, so you know, and what do you do that doesn't involve, you know, lots of money coming out of the pockets of citizens in Atlanta? You know, also has to factor in because at the end of the day, you know, if you're just telling me that I paid my rental fee for the space, and I paid my rates for my techs, and I did that's all I did. Well, that's what you was gonna have to do.
Exactly.
To have an event, that's what you're gonna have to do.
But I look at it too. I look at it too, like from the back of the stage, from the back of the room. I look at it like, okay, is a lot of people I see come on that stage and they give coaching advice and they just tell you basically like, okay, you could do this if you keep trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't quit. Like, and it's basic information, but you just paid $500-$600 for a ticket to go get something that you really could have got online.
Well, here's
that you seeing it in person.
No,
it's the
like,
experience that I think people.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it's the experience.
Community.
You went to college, right?
Community.
So when like, all right, so college ain't about the degree. It's about the network you build while there. Same as these people who come to these conferences and events and those kind of things. It's not about the event. The motivation on the stage gonna happen.
Community, the networking.
It's the networking. I'm seeing my competition right next to my partner.
Facts.
You feel me? And I can I get to meld the two. The things with that comes down with like the TSPs, the the
See,
Invest
I
Fest.
understand those.
Yeah.
The Invest Fest is different. It's different from TSP and your Kirk Woods, and it's completely different because you can't get in contact with these folks and touch these. You seeing this from the back of the room,
But
and it's
it's the same
mostly
thing.
like huge. No, it's mostly like huge people like
Well, as far as the other attendees, it's kind of like where you coming from.
Yeah, that's
TSP.
what I'm saying.
TSP got breakouts.
No, but I'm saying it's not about the people on the stage. It's not even about the person on the stage in the breakout. It's about the guy sitting next to you.
Right. What is he
Okay.
getting?
That's
I
what I'm
can
saying.
understand
It's
that.
the
I can
guy sitting
understand
next to
that.
you.
What is
Because
he
what
getting?
happens is when you go into those breakouts, those breakouts are designed to find smaller groups of like-minded people.
Yeah, I can understand.
You feel me? Because a bunch of people who want to talk about if you don't want to hear about AI, you ain't stepping into an AI room. But now you got a bunch of people who want to talk about, who want to hear about it, now seeing each other. And mind you, one live in California, one live in Oklahoma. But they paid their money and they come into this event. So that's the benefits I see from a technician standpoint. That because your boy ain't paying for none of that.
So that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't pay for it.
I'm not
But
paying for.
a case scenario, you have a product that you sell. It just so happens somebody in your role just happens to be a distributor. It just so happens another person in your role is someone who actually manufactures.
That makes
Another
sense.
person
Yeah,
in your
yeah,
role,
yeah,
actually,
You start to build that
you can
network.
build that
yeah.
network and actually go forth. Because in the next 2 or 3, 4 or 5 years, everybody in that role is a prime example of somebody that's on the stage.
That makes sense.
Right.
And that's what the TSPs do. Is like the TSPs and that kind of thing. Is like those like if you look at it, it's those people who were in the crowd last year or the year before that. You keep working those events, you start to realize they on the stage now.
Mm-hmm.
They the ones, they talking a success story, or they giving a pathway, or they figured out something that was different. That's
The I
how
lived
the
in my
Kirkwoods
car
and that kind of
story,
thing end
bro.
up there, because
Son?
they do. It's a succession thing that they got when they came to one meeting and met a next person.
So let me ask you a question then. Do you feel like they gonna pull you from behind the curtain to go on stage because of S2E?
Yeah, nice segue, Trey.
Oh,
For those who don't know,
Nice segue.
hey,
I mean,
whatever happens,
It could be big.
it could be. It could
it's
be.
gonna be big, bro.
I feel
It has the potential to be huge. And if we talking motivation, speaking from bottom to the top, came from nothing, telling these folks, this is what it is, this is how it's going. Bro, who better to do it than somebody who is from that era, I don't.
Facts.
You could come from around the curtain. You could be on the lights or on the video switching. Goddamn, like they like, oh yeah, and Kerry Williams. You like, hold on, hey, look,
Hold on.
come on, hey, Jay, I need you to
Step up
Jay,
on me
real quick.
Hey, if that time comes, I'll be prepared. I'll be ready.
I mean, you already done made the first step. I gotta hear. You gotta tell us more about it, bro. Like we gotta hear more about. So this is why we're
Get
here, by the
into
way.
what what it does.
All right, stagehand to engineer. So after all of my years in the industry, I realized that there was an onboarding gap between how someone comes from a McDonald's job and into this industry.
Yeah.
And what happens is that I'm big on people having a mentor and having a source, because I've had some really great mentors over the years, and what Stagehand the Engineer did for me was I wanted to build a platform that gave you that AI mentor and gave you that education, that basic knowledge that you needed to be successful from day one, because our industry is one of those industries that you can be in or you could be out tomorrow. And it's all based on a small basic knowledge that you didn't even have access to in the first place.
Facts.
So the whole goal of Stagehand the Engineer was to learn the show, run the show. Okay? So
Tagline. Punchline.
that was the big idea. What grew out of it was I saw things that my fellow engineers, they just needed. They needed a way to to organize the invoicing, because at the end of the day, once you've learned it, you're gonna get booked for it.
Yep.
So now you need to know how to organize that invoicing structure and keep those receipts. And then there were little tools that made everyday life good for me, and I added that to the app.
Exactly.
And so the whole objective of the app grew from just being, hey, let's add some training to help stagehands, to now let's build an encompassing app that can not only take you from being a stagehand, but be that app that is with you all the way through your engineer career.
As an engineer, yeah.
So
exactly.
so that's how this app grew to where it is.
I ain't gonna lie. I got a call probably about 2 or 3 days. No, 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm talking about days. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, somebody needed me. I was with Terry actually. He needed me to send him an image of a wall that was mapped. I knew how it was mapped crazy. I knew it, but I didn't map it. I ain't gonna throw the person under the bus that mapped it.
Please
right?
don't.
But at the end of the day, it was mapped crazy. So I kind of had the image in my head, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, I wish I had a way to, just go to a app and just trace the tiles or whatever and just send it to them. And it didn't dawn on me. It didn't dawn on me until I was busy. You know what I'm saying? I'm working or whatever on another show. And then the app didn't dawn on me until after. And I was like, bro, I got to download that damn app, bro. I got to download the app because it was just a random question. Just send him a scale of a wall and send him the trace. And I knew you can do it on the app because you had showed it to me.
Yep,
so.
because the app has a full LED wall calculator. So you can actually pick out from right now we're about like 600 panels and they're full schematics. So you can pick out from that list 9 times out of 10 the panels you're working on are right there.
Exactly.
So you click from that, scale your placement, and with your finger you are taking port 1 to port 2 to port 3. And then what I put in the app was a great way to export that to a person. Because at first it's like, okay, what was my mindset? Do I want them to take a snapshot of this?
Exactly.
And I was like, but the snapshot looked kind of messy. So when you hit export, it actually generates a new image that now shows each port, the direction of the cable that needs to go to the next one, and then all of the data, how heavy that wall is, what's the pixel pitch, what's your resolution. Everything is listed out in the image and given to the next person. That's the mindset behind all of the tools. Is that the tools were built to help communication. So you do have next levels of people. So you got the LED wall engineer, but then you have in our cases sometimes just some stagehands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they just setting it up for us.
Right.
Guess what? Now I could go in here, I could map it out, I could text it to all of them. So now nobody has to ask me again, like which way this is going. You can just look down. Everybody got the picture. They can act. It just the objective.
it makes sense, though.
The whole objective of everything is proficiency. The faster we work, the more work we get. In all honesty, just to put it in plain, clear language, the more proficient you are, the more efficient you are, the more work you're gonna get. So because of that, giving you a Swiss Army knife in your pocket, that helps with that communication gap.
That's the best metaphor.
Boom.
For it. For real.
You gold.
Because you have the same with lighting as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Same calculator.
There's a DMX calculator in there, and actually that one's really cool because so it's it calculates the universe. So in our world, when we patch that patch list, you now have like 3 guys on stage and they're going through putting in addresses. Guess what? Now you can literally take a picture, with your phone. Take a picture of your patch sheet. It's gonna analyze it, drop it down per fixture and the address in order on a list. So now you just text that list out.
Yep.
So now everybody who's putting in lights, they know, okay, if I'm
Or
dealing with these auras,
yeah.
then this is the sequence of the auras from left to right.
And it's color coded, right?
And it's color coded.
Come on, man.
You gotta learn.
Stop
You gotta
playing
learn
with
that.
my boy, bro. And it's color coded. So if you didn't know, you can still see it yellow. Goofy man. Go, it's yellow, section yellow. You see it's yellow.
Bro, are you colorblind? Yeah.
Come on, man. Cause you know it's some colorblind folks out here for real.
Don't do that, cause Tim is really colorblind.
Damn!
Yeah, right. You ain't supposed to put a man out like that.
Oh, not names,
That
Just do
wasn't
it under the bus.
Do that, bro. I just use your first
So
name.
how often new content will be added to the micro library? Will you be doing like any brand, like Barcode, Yamaha, specializing in brand?
So yeah, that's the goal. The goal is to keep growing. So there's a request section. So if there's a specific request, like people see something and they want to learn something, or you feel like certain pieces need to be there, I would always encourage to go ahead and request at the bottom of the academy, because those will become priority. Right. So, but right now, I'm doing about one or two every week or so. I have done a good job on trying to get the basics for the stagehands done. So the goal is to let's start to see how it's perceived at that level. Let's see if this is really working. You know, that's the major thing. Do I need to make a switch before I go into the intermediate role? And making sure that this is the route this is how people want to perceive that information. So that's kind of why it's like not as many as I did before. At one point, I was doing 5 a week.
Wow.
Just to try and get the content level up, and then I started scaling back because I'm like, okay, we gotta start to get some analytics back. We gotta start to do reporting. So for years, I was an instructional designer in my corporate realm. I worked, some
When
big,
you was like 5?
whatever.
When you was like 5.
I worked
Back in the
I
day.
worked at Guys and Permanente. I worked at Cox Communications. Like I was an instructional designer, so learning that kind of thing from people and understanding, how the learning process works. It's time for some reporting before we start to continue to shovel the information this way. Maybe it needs to be shoveled a different way, and that's another thing I feel like is going to be unique about an app that's growing like this, is because it's growing based on you, the user, not just based on what I think should be happening. It's you, the user, that kind of drives this education forward as to what you want to know, what we need to continue to move forward on, so that we can become a cohesive industry.
Yeah.
No better way to meet people where they are. That's
Yeah,
really dope.
definitely.
Yeah.
Cause I know for sure,
Really?
like
For
as
real.
a hand, what happened? What happened?
Nah. Go ahead, continue, man. Stop. Go ahead, continue. Nah.
Gotta take away people's cell phones.
Exactly, right. That's what my teacher in that room said to me. So,
Oh, you on your phone?
right. But really,
Yeah, bro.
the
This
producer,
guy here.
the producer in the other room.
Producer.
Right.
He
Really?
can't get engaged in conversation. 'cause he
I
on his
am
phone.
engaged in
Yeah,
conversation.
man, but
He wish he was at home running his
Crazy.
feet.
No,
together.
Crazy,
no.
man.
My question is
Give
on
it
my
out to
phone.
also
Right, my questions.
best AV
Right.
tech in the city.
Yes.
Hey man,
He's in there
look.
locking it down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, y'all go download this S2E app too.
Yes.
Yes,
Please
yes.
go
Yes.
download this
Available on the
Everybody
App
look into
Store,
your
but
camera.
Google Play Store, S2Eapp.com. 30 days free trial. Check it out.
I was gonna say, talk about the subscriptions and how the process is.
So subscription, it's real simple. It's real simple. You get the whole thing. Right now it's $9.99.
$10.
$10 a month, and you have full access.
See, my thing is this though. If I'm spending it 10, I got to be making some money, bro. I need to be on somebody's show within the next. The 10 ain't gonna get me the network. It ain't.
The 10 is not gonna get you the network, but it will get you the net worth in a sense of what you need to know as far as the 10.
So once I spend the 10, what should my next move be? Should I go out here and apply for like Rhino or a laboring company or something like that?
Man, that's a
Definitely, because remember the objective is as a most of us did that. You know, that was the objective. We went and we found a job, and this app is the thing that came after I found what I wanted to do.
Yeah. So my suggestion is this. I was speaking hypothetically for you guys, of course. But my suggestion is this. Once you download the app, try to find a company that you could work with at their warehouse.
Yep. Oh yeah.
That's my suggestion.
That's
Oh yeah.
Pull up on
Yeah.
it.
That's just my suggestion.
Warehouse game is the greatest.
It's like you have all
Right.
the toys at your disposal. You loading them in, you sending them out. Every department you get to touch everything. When nobody's busy, they're slow. You know, you have the capability to go in there and open up a board and
And
pull
just
up the
play.
app and go
Yeah,
absolutely
you gotta
crazy.
love it. And for the ones who are already technicians too, like this is an app that some of us always need in some way, shape, or form, bro. Like, cause I know I definitely would need
too.
it. Cause like you even said, something as simple as exporting.
Yeah, I'm
My
about to
patching
go
and
and
my
give you my
universes,
10.
bro. Come
Just because
on,
of that,
bro.
just because of that LED
Yeah,
thing.
you got it. Come on, you saving a lot of time, a lot of heartache, a lot of trouble, bro.
I just be like, man, damn, I'm giving Carrie $10. Damn, I'm giving Carrie 10.
But see how
What-
black
what-
people
what-
do
what-
is that?
Giving a
What
nigga
if-
10.
See how
What
black
if you
people
ain't
do
even
today, huh?
know me?
I'm just talking shit, bro.
Wouldn't even know me. And another thing that's in the app is the Ask S2E. So that's the logo you see up there. Is Ask S2E. So that's the AI.
Oh, you got AI in that motherfucker
Yeah,
too?
because you can't. Hey, you got to use it.
Keep
So
it
what
staying up
happens
with
is
the Joneses.
so with the AI,
On
that's
the fly when you
He
need
on
it.
it, bro. He on
it's
game.
built.
What is
it's,
it
He
missing?
did his thing.
That ain't missing
right now.
Apparently, I ain't missing nothing.
Hey man, it just imagine you've been
subscribers.
dreaming
Come on
about
with
this
it.
thing every day for years. Like this has been years, and some of y'all know I've been talking to y'all about this for years, and getting it to this point is like crazy. It's like
It's going.
crazy.
It's happening.
So it's like
It's literally happening.
like yeah. So with the AI, you could get down to even taking a picture. Like I've even used it one time. I was like, yo, they just sent me some brand new panels, fresh off the box. Don't know where it's coming from, and a 208 PD. And I was like, oh wait, hold up.
Right.
I don't know if this thing could take it. Let's see if it could take it. Pulled out my S2E app, took a picture of the serial number on the side of the panel, and asked S2E, can these handle 208? And she confirmed it based on their manual.
Dang.
So
Cause-
say,
You gotta love it.
so say for example, we're talking about that where you want to ask the AI. Is the app able to be used offline? Because sometimes we're in these venues where they don't have Wi-Fi.
That's a good question.
You know.
That is a good question.
Well, the app itself, yes.
Okay.
The AI, no.
AI, no.
Because
Okay.
the AI definitely is still searching a database
Database, gotcha.
to be able to answer your question. But the app, you can open the app, load the app, and do your scheduling, and prep things and
So-
use your tools. But you can't. It's just that.
Can you invoice straight from the app?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, my bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the cool
That's a
thing
user-
about it
that's
is
a user right there.
cool thing.
son.
Oh, I use it. Oh, I use it. Oh, I use it.
So you paying Carrie that 10.
I ain't say I didn't carry that 10, but I use the app. I know a friend. I know someone.
He
Hold
had
on,
the-
hold on, wait.
He had the free.
I
60
need the
day
promo
trial.
code, matter of fact.
Right.
Because I thought about it when
Promo code.
I'm like, hold on. I need that promo code, bro.
Right. Exactly.
No.
Promo
I got
code.
y'all. I got y'all. We got y'all
Right.
on the promo code. We're gonna make one. I get.
You need to
Yeah.
do it. We need to
How
do a
about-
promo code for this
I was about
episode.
to say,
Yes.
how about
But definitely
this?
download the app, though. Definitely.
Subscribe.
I mean, if you download it, you get the good promo code.
But then
Subscribe
also-
to Black Production Family.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Yeah,
to
and we'll get you. And
Follow
we'll get you
all
the promo.
pages.
Yeah,
we'll get you a
Yeah,
promo
yeah,
code.
you'll get,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
get you a
Gotta give
promo
a promo.
code.
Right.
Definitely.
I see you, Rondale.
Definitely.
Right.
It's only but right. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying?
I agree
For the
with
people
you.
that's here with us
Yeah.
in the late night hour to
Right.
learn about this good old app that we got going on by our brother here.
Yes.
man,
Again,
appreciate
download the app.
So
Download
like
the app.
for real, like so, because it's been over 10 years. You've definitely been in the game. So, where do you picture yourself if you had this app then? 10 years ago, like where would you be now?
I don't know. I don't know if I still be in America. I'm gonna be completely honest
go.
with you.
That's a fact.
I'm
You
gonna
would
be
not be here.
completely honest because my thing is this: having this much, and technology wasn't there to be
Right,
able
that's
to deliver it
exactly,
like
yeah.
this either.
Exactly
But
what I'm
what
saying.
I'm gonna say is, but to have this much knowledge in your pocket,
You cooking.
Man.
man.
I mean, the app
Back then
definitely
it's
changed the
crazy
game.
though.
The
Back
app
then-
definitely
back-
changed
If
the
you
somebody,
said-
I'm just thinking about
but-
myself.
but I just wanna
Walking in that
encourage-
warehouse, having this app with my hunger, like man, I know I want to do this shit for real. Like
So let's
Crazy.
encourage those right now to like be us 10 years ago.
I'm telling
wishing we had something
I don't
like
know.
I ain't gonna
This
cap.
This
If
the
you
fast forward
if
button.
you into this shit, bro, and you really feel like
You gotta have a passion for it.
you really feel like I can do that for a living, production, I really feel like I can do that. Like, bro, download the app. Ain't nothing better than that app, pretty much, cause it's the kickoff. It's the, like he said, it's carrying you all the way through what you need to do, as far as any department that you in.
Yes, whatever
That's the
lane
best
you want to
part.
go to.
Mm-hmm.
because there are other like apps, but they're not like this. Not all departments. Like
It covers
not,
everything.
Not covering everything on a spectrum of all departments. Like you'll have your LED app or your lighting
Exactly.
app or your audio app,
Different
your
audio
frequency
software.
testing app,
Right.
stuff like that. Not one that covers all ground of audio visual production on all bases.
And then talk about, hey, Carrie, I don't mean to cut you off on there, but talk about like some of the courses that you could take on there. I mean, is the course that you take, the certification, other companies come and receive or accept these certifications?
Well, we're brand new, so we're still working on that kind of buy-in.
Okay.
But it's the knowledge base behind it that I feel like is going to be the key to start to bring that
Right.
over the
to
over
give you
the
some type
threshold.
of basic knowledge and understanding of what
Yeah.
what is involved in it.
Yeah, so under like just imagine you went out there first time out there, yo, go grab me an XLR cable,
Ah,
25 footer. I don't know what that is.
Exactly.
You feel me? At least now I can go pick up a gig at Rhino, pick up this at Rhino. I got the basic knowledge, so I start to move with a level of confidence. There are going to be still things that you're going to want to learn, or things that weren't covered because we know the nuances of our industry. Different companies do it different ways. They use different things. You feel me? But this is to give you that entry level basic scenario where at least you can get off the ground running because you know the game. In all honesty, the stagehand game is a rat race in itself.
Yeah.
There are so many
odds already against
yeah, because it's not like you still want to stand out, so that you could go stand up in another game. You feel me? So that's the thing. You're only as good as your last game. But if I gave you the key if I gave you a couple of points on the scoreboard before it started, you 9 times out of 10 you're gonna win.
It's kind of like a flint and steel situation. I don't know if you guys are familiar with flint and steel. It's used to start fires, and it's used off of a spark. You know what I'm saying? When that spark hits whatever kindling or whatever dry material you got, it's very faint, and you got to kind of blow on it, and that spark then becomes a large fire. So I kind of related to that simply because the material is there, everything's there, right? If a large scale production company gets a hold of the app and they're like, oh my God, this is this is the standard for our text, for our stagehands and everything. Now they're pushing S2E, right? That company then tells this other company, hey, look, little sister company, right? And then that company then tells another company, and then once you know it, that spark then becomes a fire. So it's just all about that initial spark. I think that's causing the right now it's in that baby phase.
Yeah, that
when it
infancy.
catch that spark, it's over with, bro. It's a wrap. You
Yeah, it's
gonna
up.
have a hard time keeping up with it
Yeah,
yourself.
it's up. It's definitely up.
Yeah, because it has the potential. It definitely has the potential to do it, and I've gotten some feelers with companies, because of the main thing. The main buy-in for a company right now when it comes to S2E is the onboarding training that they don't have for contractors.
Bingo.
You can't really mandate onboarding training for somebody who doesn't really work for you. So what happens is there's nothing that says that I can vet that
What you're doing.
What you're doing.
Facts.
So S2E for a company, how it benefits them is that if they go ahead and buy the business subscription and they're like, okay, cool. So now I'm about to go do this show. I got to go pick up 10 stagehands from some XYZ stagehand company, right? Yo, XYZ stagehand company, just make sure all your people take this 20-minute course.
Right here.
Right here while
Off
you're
the
here.
dribble.
And you can do it on the clock. Just get this done so that we can alleviate the
Everybody
BS.
know. Everybody know.
You feel me? Everybody knows what things are, where they are, and then the way I have it kind of in my mind on how companies when they get the buy-in is that we would have a protocol section for their company and how the little nuances that those companies have. Like I'll never forget there was a company that we all work for that I came to an outdoor gig in shorts. And the owner came up to me and said,
When don't you come to our outdoor radio show?
I just waited.
He said what?
When don't you come to our outdoor radio show?
I'm saying this, it's hot.
Right.
Yo, outdoor gig in the middle of summer, I came in black shorts. I'm already in a black shirt. And that man came up to me and said, hey, man, it's a corporate gig. You can't wear shorts. And I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
memo.
That must have been in that onboarding training that you gave me, or that employee handbook that I signed. I said, how was I supposed to know that? I don't know that.
I don't know that.
You feel me? So that's what.
Is that industry standard?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah,
Outdoor show,
I don't.
know.
I'm out. I'm outside. I don't know. It's 100 degrees in Atlanta in the middle of the summer.
Who had a corporate
And what
show
you wanted-
outside?
Really?
when I was 100
Hey man, you ain't supposed to be on me right now. When I'm
It was him and my fucking Jarvis.
Got you
Right,
here.
exactly. I already
got
know.
you.
Jarvis in your
Jarvis,
bag.
bro.
I already know.
What is happening?
Nothing. Not.
This nigga on his phone, you over here like this, acting like he fucking on his phone. He sleep.
No, man.
12:17. This nigga need to be in the bed.
C-Pop.
Past my bedtime, definitely.
Well
Don't
past
worry,
his bedtime.
we're gonna get you home soon.
Appreciate it.
I'm not sharing this.
Really
I'm
now?
not sharing.
Right.
That shit belongs to the couch.
You
That
got
shit
your
does
own
not belong
armrest.
to that part. Right.
Really?
That's that.
Really.
Look at your knee. Slide that way. We was cool.
Hey.
Now you just goddamn. See
what I deal with
This
on a
is
daily
this
basis.
is
You know
this
what I'm
is
saying?
Carol. This is Carol.
On a daily basis.
Entry.
You
You gotta love it.
Yo,
You gotta love it. Tech table.
I
This
be
is the tech
chilling,
table,
bro.
ladies
It
and
be
gentlemen.
this nigga.
So going back to the app, please.
You woke now.
Where do I was woke one time ago? I want to ask some questions. I'm looking at my phone to ask questions, man. Jarvis, you need to stay
Oh,
over
you
there.
got a few questions?
Huh?
Oh, you got the questions on your phone?
Oh yeah, I got some questions to ask him. So, where do you want to go? Where do you want to take this app to next?
Oh, to the moon. I would love for this thing to become a standard. Like it, it has potential to grow and standardize and just be a household name. Like it's something I feel like it has that potential, and I'll keep fighting for that to get out there.
Nah, it's gonna be there, bro.
But that's my major thing is that to the moon. Like I put translations on there from Spanish to French.
Nice.
Because
That's crazy.
Nice.
it's
Early.
a matter of I go to Colombia, and they kind of do it the same way. You feel me?
Exactly.
They I go to
Technology-wise?
Canada. I go to Canada and
I don't know them Spanish people. The little clips I be seeing where they be carrying the cases off.
Hey,
Nah, the
man.
dress in China be getting me,
Do
dog.
not front.
Bro, they be
China
lifting
be
truss
crazy.
with ropes.
No, I did a show in the Bahamas. I did a show in the Bahamas, and the LED wall came in 3 tall, right? And I was like, yo, they must have a forklift around here. Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I want to see what it looked like, but I'm waiting till they bring the forklift around to take the
No
panels off.
forklift.
Yeah, man, I turned to the dude, I said, yeah, man, how we going to get the wall off? Yo, 6 dudes walked over to the thing.
They had to be in his height.
I
Really?
mean, they had to be tall.
They had to be in
Triple
his
stack.
height, bro.
Yo, bro, they triple stack. They just, I was like, oh, y'all different out here. Y'all different.
That's what they do.
Different.
Overseas. Oh, I'm trying to get
Overseas.
to, bro. I'm trying to get overseas.
Yeah, man. Big up
We on the
Zaymar
way.
Productions, yo. That was that. Yeah, they're amazing to work with. That was a good weekend,
Shout outs to the international.
Right. Especially when you go over there.
Go ahead,
Bro,
some
no-
sauce on
Could you
it.
imagine if your app get man? That's where it's going, bro. Hey, are you really ready for this? I don't think you ready, bro.
Well, I heard you say you put French in there. How many other languages? Like, do you
just
have?
Spanish and French for now.
Okay.
Just kind of thinking about the Western Hemisphere, just Canada and Mexico. You know,
You
Central
about to
America.
be so busy.
Try.
Right.
Hey,
I
I'm
mean, he already is
hoping.
busy.
That boy already busy, ain't it?
No, he
Right.
already busy, but we talking big time busy.
What's up?
Ain't
let's-
no stopping.
S2E.
Let's talk about one more thing. One more part of it, you know, is also the portfolio. The major thing
Right,
is
that's what I
to
want to
keep
get to.
keep a portfolio.
He said it right now.
That's what you want.
That's
to
what I was
get
going
to.
to ask next, man. I don't want to got questions.
Shit, bro.
Right.
Go ahead, Kerry.
Right.
Yeah, you know, so with the portfolio, and you know, thanks out to my boy Will, who helped me kind of hone that specific part of the of the app in is with the portfolio you keep a log. So imagine all of these pieces talk to each other. So the gig scheduler is your calendar, right? And with the gig scheduler, what happens is once your show is over, it's already listed on your portfolio,
So
Okay.
your portfolio is like your resume.
your resume,
Let me go
and
give
then
you these $10, man.
and then imagine
You
also
already
in
gave it to him. You
I
late.
know, bro. I
You gave
know,
it to him
man.
already,
And
man.
show-
You just said you
show
had a
by
promo
show.
code.
These-
Hey,
yo,
man, I know a guy.
That's hard.
Who you
I
know?
know a guy.
So and
You know
then
this
with
guy?
one
I
check
can't
mark,
reveal
that
my
same
sources.
gig it already starts because remember it's storing what you charge everywhere. I use it because I charge different companies different rates for different things and discounts and all that other stuff.
Right.
So I keep it helps me keep a log of how I charge him versus how I charge him. So when company A comes up on my calendar and I tell it what role I'm in, it estimates you'll make XYZ from it. And that's what sits off in the corner where it's like, all right, estimated monthly, what you bringing in, right? Then you click the check mark. It automatically sends that over to an invoice, breaks it down, breaks out your overtime if you ran any. If you're putting in your hours, you can actually tell it to put in the hours. So it bills that invoice for you. You send off that invoice. So the whole objective was that you had this one ecosystem that is holding all the cards together to make sure that you have a proper hand, so that you can learn the show and run the show.
Exactly.
That's
From
the whole
beginning
goal,
to end. That
beginning to
Gotta
end.
love it, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah,
You
I
basically
love it.
just took everything we do from invoicing to
Appreciate it.
work
Right.
to.
Thank you, man.
You just put it all in the app.
Let's
Put
put
it
all
all
of
in
that.
one.
And then there's other parts of the ecosystem that I am working on. You know, I give you a little sneak peek. There's stuff for the AV company itself. You know, stuff that help with the warehousing of it to help us out on the field. And then there's
pull
a
sheets and stuff
pull
like that.
sheets and
Nice.
stuff. I'm working on something
about
like
to
that.
ask about that, too.
That will be coming out pretty soon. And there's
So- Not to cut you off. Server
But you did.
wise, server wise, what's driving this? Like, where is this? Because it seems like it's a pretty powerful app.
right now, because of where it is and its infancy stage, it's publicly serviced. So using our
Same,
the regular
yes.
hosting services that we have access to. So
Do you think you'll eventually have to shift gears?
Oh yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, but I do know some, and done my research on being able to make that switch.
Okay.
And
So-
you
so-
coded this yourself.
Me and AI, I used
Wow.
yeah, me and AI. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's one of those situations where like without AI we wouldn't be this far this fast.
I mean, that makes
Okay.
sense.
Okay, utilize what you got.
You tailored it to how you want.
You know,
it.
I just had
utilize
that
what you got.
discussion
So
earlier
yeah,
today.
definitely. Me and AI went ahead and we've been me and
Yeah,
like
Allen
6
Iverson.
AIs. Like
what I
I'm
call
talking like, bro, me and 6 of them. Like, boy, you gotta go from one. Yeah, I know they be on the internet be like, yeah, just use this one or just use that one or nah. Use them
I'm
all.
the same way, bro. I'm
I
the
use them
same
all.
way.
I'm sitting in there. I'm sitting just like us having the podcast. Me and the AIs is having the podcast.
Same way.
Having a whole conversation. All right, cool. Here's my idea. You knew this piece. You knew this piece. You make that part. All right, cool. Now let's get that guy over there to put that all together and put it right there.
And the crazy thing is, I done been on S2E. I've been seeing content from S2E for the last 2-3 months, bro, consistently, and I ain't seen the Chat GPT flyer yet.
Yeah, facts.
Yet, and he been using AI to create flyers, and I ain't seen a Chat GPT one yet.
Boy, that has flooded the streets. Like the
Yeah.
Chat GPT graphics, it's crazy.
When I saw them giving a whole course on how to build your brand using Chat GPT and like flyers, and I was like,
Boy.
oh, these folks got it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't
These folks got
nobody
it.
spending no time, no energy, no more.
No more.
And it all look the same. There's the same gritty look.
'Cause we use AI a lot to build a course and get through the app, but the thing about it is our industry is hands on.
Definitely.
Facts.
At the end of the day,
They
definitely
can't
is.
nobody push that button.
True.
Yeah, AI not pushing that button. AI not pushing that case. He not plugging in that cable.
AI
So-
might,
Right,
AI might push the button.
Right. I don't know. Don't say
It
that.
might push the button,
Don't
but
say
it
that
ain't.
I
too
lived
loud. Right.
It ain't set up.
Macros is
Boy,
amazing.
that's
amazing.
true. That's true.
It's amazing.
That's true.
Now you got
It's
audio
not setting the
engineers.
show.
It's
And
not
it
setting
definitely
the
ain't
show.
striking the show.
Nah, it ain't doing that.
It ain't doing none of
It
that.
can push a button while you go
Right.
Push
fix
the
you a
button.
drink.
What is it? Macros and time code?
Macro time code.
Right.
Yeah, but you still need.
But you
that's
gotta
the
build
top
that
code.
first.
You
still
gotta
gotta
build
build
it
it.
first,
You gotta
but
build
they
it
gonna
first.
build it for you. All you gotta
One
do is
button,
tell it
though.
to, right.
Play.
You tell it the AI to build it for you.
Yeah, but you gotta build it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You
And
gotta
at that
build
point,
it.
it's not AI technically.
It's not. You gotta build it.
Still need
AI
us.
AI is not like my thing is the fear behind it is that it's gonna take the job. Nah, somebody got to tell it to do the job.
Right. Just can't go out there and do it.
I don't think AI.
I don't think it's taking nothing. I think what it is gonna do is force a level of creativity out of humankind that has never been thought of before. Because what happens is that your thoughts are limitless.
Right.
Like there's no limit to what you could think
See
about.
how
and what
far
can
you would
happen.
take it.
What?
Yeah. Challenge it.
I challenge everything. I be sitting there watching CNN and me and Chat GPT over here having a whole drawn out conversation about why you feel like that.
AI deep though.
AI
And
is
a lot of
deep.
it, it's super beneficial too if you know how to use it
definitely.
for your game, man. And it don't just necessarily have to be in any one area. Like, bruh, you can use AI to create any type of business for real,
Any.
and to help you out with it for real.
And shout outs to
Scratch.
how you incorporated it in the app. Like,
That's
it's piecing
fire.
everything together. Like,
Because
I really
that was a major thing is I wanted to make sure that AI was a part of it and the AI speaks to you. So because of the other thing was like yo I'm behind a board, I'm stuck, I don't know what the hell's going on. I took a picture and I sent it to the AI and I'm
Man, I take
sitting
a
here
picture.
and I'm sitting here. I can't sit here and read them steps.
Right.
So one button is just put my AirPod in, and he's like, "All right,
Video.
press this, press that, press this, press that." Oh, that didn't work. Where'd you end up? Oh, I see what happened. Clutch that instead. Boom. You good. I didn't help some people over the phone. Like, I didn't even know what was happening with their process. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, yo, I ain't never heard of that in a day in my life. Yo, so what's the model number? What? All right, how many panels you got? All right, boom. Oh,
AI.
go to your settings. Go to your settings. Click this button. Boom. Done.
S2E.
S2E.
Shout
S2E.
outs to S2E.
What's the AI? Before we go, I got one more question. What's the AI? What is the AI? Like is it its own or is it like Gemini? Is it?
No, it's its own GPT.
That's what I was asking.
So it's its own GPT. So it only sources audio visual relevant information.
Trying to
So,
adapt it up.
to cut
Good
down
job,
on the
brother.
clutter.
Good job, brother.
Because generative AI is always learning, it's always moving, it's always trying to find different things. So what happens is to create this one GPT that is just focusing on our industry.
Right.
And our industry's equipment and
Right,
what
right.
we deal with and the news stories and the things that came out yesterday. So he's just focusing on that. Right? So he's only answering those questions.
So
Like, I dare you go answer
That's
how to
coded.
make eggs.
That's
coded.
coded.
Yeah.
That's coded.
yes.
Get it? He only
Amazing.
answers about AI. Like I tested it out. Like, I asked him how to make some eggs, and he was like, I can't tell you how to make some eggs, but if you need to plug up that speaker, I got you.
That's amazing. I surely
Gotcha.
appreciate you for coming to rock with us. We
That's a
gonna
fact.
do a demonstration next time we do the tech table, man. Unfortunately, we ain't get to show y'all, our way through the app. But I promise you, y'all keep rocking with us. We gonna do a demonstration for y'all on the next episode. My boy Mac, shout your IG out, my boy, cause you switched the handle. So
I switched
can't
my
even-
handle, y'all. I'm sorry, man.
Can't keep up with
I
these niggas
switched
these
it.
days, man.
Because I'm still a Mac boy, Mac Nation, but it's at Curated by Rock.
Okay, curation over
Curated by
there.
Rock.
Oh, curate.
Curated
Hey,
by
man.
Rock.
Curate a few things, man.
Yo, definitely follow S2E app on all social media platforms. And I personally go by DJ Bonji on Instagram, and you can find me there.
Bonzi.
The DJ
Man,
Bonzi.
what, Williams Carroll? I'm just basic, original, Nah.
Yo, that just sounds like the oldest handle ever.
That's
I'm
it, the oldest
Williams
handle.
I've been
Yeah,
trying to
man.
get him to change it. For
I ain't changing
long.
nothing.
I turned to
He
C
said
Dub.
C-Pop,
C-Dub.
C-Dub.
See,
Right.
those something,
Shout out to
bro.
my grandson Cross too.
Shout out to
C-Pop.
Young Cross, man.
There it is, my young G,
He coming
man.
up on
Nah, he still want to be 2 next year. Yeah,
That's
but
what's
yeah.
up. Time flying, man.
Man,
I was
time
finna say he
flying.
coming up on 1. He scared me. I'm kind of
yeah.
like, wait a minute.
Yeah, nah, he won now. My guy. My guy.
Had that child.
Time flies,
Oh
bro.
my God.
He play ball with my son when they come up. Watch me.
Nah, I don't know. I think I want my grandson play cricket.
Play cricket.
Man, look, we finna get up out of here, bro. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. I am
Yes,
Third World
yes,
Trey.
yes.
This is the Tech Table, man. Y'all keep rocking with us, bro. We
No
love
man.
y'all.
BPF.
BPF team.
BPF.
BPF.
BPF. Make sure y'all follow the page, BPF League. Make sure y'all follow each one of our Instagram handles that you've been seeing throughout the night. We do appreciate y'all, man. We
I
do
don't
love
post nothing, so just follow them.
y'all. Terrible, bro.
Yeah. Follow it.